So for today's third History in Las Vegas Hotels, as of the day I'm recording this, we are going to talk about the Riviera Hotel and Casino. So this casino was first proposed by Detroit mobster William Bischoff as Casablanca and received a gambling license in 1952. Mr. B was later withdrew from the project, which was taken over by Miami businessman Samuel Cohen. By March 95, Cohen identified as a member of Miami's S&G gambling syndicate. It's no longer part of the investment group, though rumors persist that secretly maintained an involvement. Marx brothers Harpo and Guma led minority interests at the opening. The Riviera opened on April 20th, 1955, as the first high-rise and ninth resort on the Las Vegas Strip. Liberace cut the opening ribbon and became the first resident performer. The Riviera is one of the oldest and most famous casino resorts in the Las Vegas Valley. The Riviera also broke new ground on its design. Previously, strip resorts resembled roadside motor courts. The opening of the Riviera, along with the Dunes and the Royal Nevada, which later became the Stardust, casino resorts in a month, were the subject of a famous issue of Life magazine on June 20, 1955, with the Marilyn Rouge, showgirl on its cover. The headline was, "Las Vegas, is boom overextended?" A story about how Vegas had built too many hotel rooms to be profitable. As a bonus, here's the original Riviera sign, and also, in the background, that's the old Stardust circular sign. The Riviera Casino went bankrupt just 3 months after opening. A group of former Flamingo hotel managers led by Gus Greenbaum took over operation of the property, releasing it from the ownership group. Greenbaum had recently retired and was widely suspected he had coerced to return to work by threats by Chicago mob boss Tony Accardo. Among Greenbaum's staff was entertainment director William Nelson, who was soon discovered to be the mob informer Willie Beloff, leading to his murder in November of '55. Greenbaum's drug and gambling addictions led to his embezzling from the casino. In December of 1958, Greenbaum and his wife were murdered in their Phoenix, Arizona home, reportedly on the orders of either Meyer Lansky or Tony Accardo. Mob fixer Sidney Karzak played a major role in the property's management. Law enforcement agencies suspected that he represented Chicago's outfit interest in the Riviera and was responsible for skimming the casino's revenue and delivering the proceeds to Chicago. The Riviera was purchased in June 1968 by a group including bankers E. Perry Thomas and Jerome Mack, and investors tied with the Parvin Dorman Corp., owner of the Aladdin, Stardust, and Fremont casinos. In '69, a deal was made to sell the Riviera to the group, or the corp, but the sale was blocked by the Nevada Gaming Control Board due to the company's previous failure to report a change in ownership. Dean Martin was hired in 1969 to perform in the casino showroom and was given a 10% interest in the Riviera. Martin left in 1972 after management refused his request to cut his performance schedule from 2 nightly shows to 1. The Riviera bought back his shares. In 1973, the Riviera was purchased for $60 million by AITS Inc., a Boston-based travel company controlled by Michel Rinkley and Isidore Becker. The Riviera is the setting for the movie Fake Out, aka Nevada Heat, 1982, which was financed by Rikas and starring his wife, Peta Azor. The Riviera filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in 1983. Rikas had pledged money to keep the business in operation and appointed Jeffrey Silver as CEO to turn the Riviera around. Silver began shifting Riviera's marketing focus away from high rollers and toward to middle-class and working-class gamblers. He opened a Burger King franchise in the building, the first fast food chain outlet in a casino. This move inspired the phrase Burger King Revolution, referring to the broader trend in Las Vegas casinos catering to middle-class customers. The Riviera underwent an expansion from 1988 to 1990. The project was significantly over budget, leading to the parent company to file again for Chapter 11 bankruptcy for protection in 1991. The business emerged from bankruptcy in 1993 as Riviera Holdings Corp., owned by previous secured creditors. On July 12, 2010, Riviera Holdings filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Bankruptcy included a reorganization plan under which secured lenders led by Starwood Capital Group would receive new debt and stock. The plan was negotiated with holders of two-thirds of the secured debt worth over $275 million, which included $225 million term loan, unpaid interest, and amounts owing on a swap agreement. Riviera's holdings listed assets and liabilities of $100 to $500 million each. Under the terms of the agreement negotiated by Starwood, secured lenders would receive a new $50 million loan plus 8% of new stock. Lenders who provide $20 million, the so-called new money loan, would receive 8% of new stock plus warrants for another 10%. Creditors who provide a $10 million working capital loan receive 7% of the new stock. The last 5% of new stock goes to the lenders in return, providing a backstop ensuring ability for the $30 million in loans. Existing Riviera shareholders received nothing. The Riviera lost $4.5 million on income of $30.8 million in the first quarter of 2010. The decline in popularity of the Riviera was caused part by the decline of pedestrian foot traffic in the vicinity. Previously, the Riviera was surrounded by the Stardust, New Frontier, and Westward Ho properties, which were demolished to make room for new construction. A shutdown in the new construction in progress at the adjacent Fontainebleau Resort, which I talked to you about during the El Rancho video, an echelon place contributed to Riviera's decline. The company had 1,300 employees in Las Vegas and 260 employees in Black Hawk, Colorado. In February 2015, the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority acquired the Riviera Hotel and its associated land for $182.5 million. The property was leased back to its existing Paragon Gaming, who officially closed the establishment on Monday, May 4, 2015. After winding down operations, the hotel closed and will be demolished to make way for a planned expansion of LVCVA's Las Vegas Global Business District Exhibit and Meeting Center project. Due to its size, the Riviera will be demolished through two separate implosions, to be conducted in June and August 2016, while smaller demolition work will take place during the summer. Much of the property will be demolished during the first implosion. Asbestos was discovered in the hotel's Monte Carlo tower and will be removed prior to the implosion. Demolition will cost a total of $42 million. The 100,000 square feet, 9,320 meters square casino floor offered about 1,000 slot machines and 25 table games, including craps, blackjack, and roulette, along with mini barricade, let ride, and 3-card poker. The Riviera Poker Room closed in 2013, 2 years before the remaining gambling operations. In August 2011, the Riviera reopened its bingo room in an attempt to bring in new customers and compete against newer resorts on the Strip. At that time, it was the only casino on the Strip to offer bingo. The Riviera also had one of the largest bingo rooms in Las Vegas and was recently voted the best bingo room by Las Vegas Review-Journal. The Riviera later launched a marketing partnership with Buffalo Studios, the company that had created a Facebook bingo game titled Bingo Blitz. Beginning in May 2012, the game allowed players to play online bingo on a webpage that featured an image of the Riviera, as well as a marketing move to attract customers. The casino had a sportsbook operated by William Hill. Liberace was the first featured headliner at the resort's opening and for many years afterwards. In 2006, a traditional Las Vegas review ended an extended run. In 2009, an evening at La Cage featuring female impersonators, including Frank Marno and his impression of Joan Rivers, ended one of the longest runs in Strip history. The resort had one long-running show, Crazy Girls. As of 2010, the Riviera had a near monopoly on championship-level North American and international amateur pool or pocket billiards tournaments held in the United States, aside from the Florida-based U.S. Amateur Championship. The hotel's convention center hosted the Billiard Congress of America, American Pool Players Association, Valley National 8-Ball Association, and America Q Sports Alliance Pool League's annual international championships and various related events. BCA scheduled their 2011-2012 amateur championships at the Riviera, as well as the 2011 professional U.S. Open 10-ball championship. BCA moved their 2013 events to the Rio All-Suite Hotel and Casino. VNEA announced in May 2010 their event being moved to Bali, further down the strip, in 2011. APA had held annual events at the Riviera for 23 years, up to its closure. In the weeks prior to Riviera's close, the APA held their annual League Operators Convention as well as the 2015 National Singles Championship. At 7 p.m. On May 3rd, 2015, APA President Renee Lyle and Marketing Director Jason Bowman held an award ceremony for the APA's 2015 8-Ball Classic, the final event ever to be held at the Riviera. The Riviera is often chosen as a shooting location due to its history and its recognition as a landmark. Portions of the following features were filmed at the Riviera: Ocean's 11, the original, Butterfly, Casino, Showgirls, Austin Powers International Man of Mystery, Vegas Vacation, Go, 3,000 Miles to Graceland, Crazy Girls Undercover, 21, The Hangover, and Ghost Adventures. The majority of the television series Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling was shot in the Riviera Hotel during its 4-year run and subsequent 1991 pay-per-view. The game show Hollywood Squares also taped its final syndicated season at the Riviera from 80 to 81. There was also a radio booth inside the casino where live telecasts were made featuring various guests. Apparently, the Riviera has a website called RivieraHotel.com. I'm gonna check right now, see if it's still up and running. Oh, it says the site's under construction. Or in other words, it no longer exists.